Right after let me get that box. Raffle ticket. One more. We'll get started. Y'all set? Set? Testing, testing. All right. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and get everything started. Welcome to your NAU Athletic Banquet 2022. We've done two so far. This is our third. We're, of course, here to acknowledge all the athletes that put forth this academic school year from fall all the way to spring, and especially highlight some of the ones that have done a great job for us and for the coaches. Being a student athlete, of course, it's very time consuming. It's almost kind of like having two full-time jobs. You got kids who are in the weight room, in the class, in meetings, as well as practice and study hall. They also have to try to find the time to have an outside life too. So we want to acknowledge, all the athletes that have done a great job for us this season, and of course, moving forward, just to think, a couple of years ago, we started off with just an intramural team where we just battled ourselves, and then transitioned to club and independent, and then now we're at the state where we're actually fixing to get into the NAI, a big program association where, and that started off with y'all helping building the foundation for NAU. So let's give a round of applause to all. As the program evolves, our mission, of course, is education. So we're really big in that aspect as far as our mission is to, of course, be conference champions, national champions, and be respected as one of the best programs all throughout all the sports programs that we have here. We have currently, as you know, men's soccer, football, men and women's basketball, but we're also transitioning to adding some more sports in the fall, and y'all were a big part of that. I'll go ahead and get started. What we'll do, just so as an icebreaker, just so that we can get everybody kind of going, we're going to do a little Kahoot, all right? But this Kahoot is for a prize, so you can go ahead and put it on. Hit start. So go ahead and take out your phone. If you don't know what Kahoot is, you're going to pull out the lap. So this Kahoot is basically about the history of NAU. It has some current things that happened last year that involved some of y'all that are here, and of course in the past. Just kind of keep y'all up to date with some of the stuff. Go ahead and hit classic mode. Yeah, you can either do an app or you can go to the website. Remember, this is for a prize, so I'm gonna, whoever comes first, we're gonna give off a prize. We're gonna be raffling stuff all throughout the banquet. Frank, that's cheating. Player playing for you. Here, we'll give y'all another minute or two. Awesome. Is there no audio? No audio. All right, we're at 35. Take one more minute, we'll get started. All right, here we go. We got, say, 20 more seconds. All right, the objective of the game is to answer the questions as fast as possible. Of course, it has to be correct. So there's going to be 10 questions. 10 more seconds and we'll get started. Last 4. All right, let's get started.
Name on the screen. There it is.
Here we go. What year did athletics start at NAU? All right, correct answer is 2013. All right, hit the next. Question number 2. Who's leading? Brayla. All right, who won 2019-20 Athletic Player of the Year? Correct answer is Nate Martinez, men's basketball. Who's leading? Sub-Zero Mom. Okay. All right. True or false? NAU's athletics has had a volleyball program before. Yes or no? True or false? True. Started off as a intramural program and went to club. Sub-Zero Mom is still winning. What was NAU's basketball's record in 2019-2020? Boys. The only person at that time, boys. It was 14-11. Your mom is still leading. Who was the first opponent in women's basketball history? Howard Payne University. Let's see, Sub-Zero Mom is still ahead by 6-7 points. What team did NAU play in 2021-22 football homecoming? For this past season's homecoming. You gotta know this one. Some of the coaches know that. Southern University of Shreveport. All right. Oh, Sub-Zero Mom is still ahead. Here we go. What was men's soccer overall record in 2021-2022? First is win, loss, and tie. That's the order it goes. 6, 4, and 4. Oh, we got a new leader. Sub-Zero. All right. Question number 8. How many new coaches did we hire in 2021 and 2022? 14. Oh, Newman. Popped in the mix. All right, 2 more questions left. Where is the furthest location NAU has participated this year? It is Alabama. The football team went to West Alabama. Had the day of their life there. All right, last question. How many NCAA D1 opponents have we played this past year? Out of all the programs. Correct answer is 3. Let's see who hit the podium. So Zero Mom, take her, give her a clap. Okay, 10 seconds, give her a clap. And first place is Sub-Zero. All right, Sub-Zero. Who's Sub-Zero? Come on now. Mr. Cool Guy. So he gets a gift card and a Coca right on. All right. So what we're gonna do first, because I know that while I was walking through the crowd, I was hearing some stomach growling. We're gonna attack the food first. The food will probably start this way. Get your salad, get your pasta, and get you a drink at the end. And then from there, come to the table, and then we'll start passing out awards as we go. All right. We'll have the weight room awards. Of course, we'll have men's basketball, women's basketball, men's soccer, and then we'll end with football. All right. So we're gonna go one table at a time. Where the parents at? Let's take care of the parents first. All right. Let's take care of that table. You can go ahead and go to the back. Then since some of the coaches have to talk, I'll take care of y'all. Coaches, go ahead and go. Coaches, y'all can go. Yeah. Do we have any other parents? Parents, professors? Take care of y'all first.
I don't want to take it anyway.
Then we'll take care of ladies first, right, gentlemen? Take care of the ladies first, all right? Might have to see who's best dressed. Who is best dressed? Cheese? Where's Cheese at? Oh, I see Cheese. I see Bryce with the tie. Okay.
Here, have one.
Sure.
I saw that. When?
I could not stop. I could not stop.
No, I'm in here.
Alright, let's start getting some other tables up. Go ahead and go. Good job. If you haven't eaten anything in the first, let's say the first 8 tables, go ahead and go. We'll play the Superman music whenever he gets onto the stage. Yo, hey, I would. For real? That's what you walk out with? So, this is fun.
I'm sure everyone in this room should know what it is. You gotta sit over there. There's more room over here. I'll have it for you.
I gotta go through it again. Don't put it on the way in.
Gourmet meat. Gourmet meat. I really like take on the term. What that means to different people. The message you sent us, dress cash. I'm enjoying seeing what exactly that means. You got some guys who take it real serious. I'm going to hand that
All right, if you're in row 9 through 12, if we haven't got any food, go ahead and donate. Enrique, Jalen, Cam, y'all.
That's why most teams play Hawaii at the end of the year. They don't want to. Well, I'm saying that's why people don't play Hawaii.
Just hop on a cargo.
All the schools that are smart play Hawaii at the end of the year. That's up. You already drive. I said, used to this one. Used to Miami. That's right. I lost my license before, so I can do it again. Big wheel, baby. That's what happens when you're little. You sleep. You can't keep it. I'm saying right now, it's $137. We go tomorrow. Saturday. Will be the ringleader on the offensive bus. He was offensive bus. You better not sit behind probably pull those damn drills. I don't need to go hit that. One thing, one drink. We're all drinking. We're all drinking. Very. What's the idea? I thought they only did it for conference. Yeah. They might have changed it. Like people act like freezing. We played on 17 hours. You'll be fine, you know.
3R447. 4. And not again. Here we go. I gotta double check. You're getting too lucky now. Nope. Go ahead. There you go. No problem. Got some goodies in there. All right, here we go. Men's basketball.
In the morning with your bag.
October. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be brief like Coach Stokes. I'm not gonna hold it up. Coach probably told me I can't get up here and preach this year. So I'm gonna do good, and I'm working on myself. We're in the house of the Lord, so I'm not gonna cuss tonight. So I'm doing real good. So anyway, we're gonna start out with our monthly awards. And so for the month of October, we have an award for Mr. McKinley Harris. He was the player of the month for October. Points a game in the month of October. All right. For the month of November, Mr. Keontae Kizzy averaged 19 points a game. For the player of the month for December, once again, Mr. McKinley Harris. He averaged 20 points a game. For the player of January, averaged 15 points a game, Mr. Keontae Kizzy. All right. Is Brandon here? For the month of February, Mr. Brandon Almasteka, he averaged 20 points a game. I don't think he's here tonight, so we'll just accept the award for him. We have 3 more awards to give out. All right, the Coach's Award. This is for a young man who, I could have given this to a couple of people. Really, I have a saying that I say all the time, and it goes like this. It says, you'll find in the ashes what the fire left behind. And I love that little saying, and so it lets you know that life is going to be about struggles, and life is going to have fires. But if you take the time to look after those struggles, you see certain things. And I saw a lot of men with great character. This year was a hard year for us, but you know, the 7 or 8 or 9, 10 men that was left were good young men, and they fought throughout after a lot of individuals quit on them. They stayed tough, they came to practice, and they encouraged me through the season, and that was a lot. One young man in particular always called me, texted me, checked on me, knew I had a couple of issues with the family, and was always checking on me, and so it really blessed me that he had enough in him to check on me as his coach. And so for our Coaches Award, I want to acknowledge Mr. Keontae Kizzy. All right, our next award is for our most improved player. I have to acknowledge this young man. He's been with me for a couple of years, and each year he's just gotten better and better, and he hasn't had it easy. He started off at the back of the bench and worked his way up to a starting lineup to just a dominant player. I'm so proud of this young man. Good attitude, and I'm just very proud of him. I expect a lot from him next year as his senior year. So, Mr. Carlos Flores, our most improved player. All right, so our most valuable player award this year, and let me say this, a lot of the kids that came, we could have gotten awards, but we can only give so many. I wish I could have given all of you all awards. You certainly were worthy. But anyway, we're at our last award. So if you could play this video for us, and this is our MVP.
I want this information just perfect and correct. I like the internal vision and expecting the left. I put 40 in his pocket and the rest in the bag. Too alert, his heart is snaking and left in the grass. Pretty face, I checked the mileage, I don't need to stop. We was young and wild, I broke the law, shit, I ain't had 1,000. Then I started grinding, looked around, I ain't see niggas rap. Shit, I'm used to violence, gun smoke, and crying, sit on the dash, shit, the pedal, niggas quick as sign, don't jump in the water, nigga, deep, catch your body, but it's working, get it poppin'. Lost to the game, feel like I ain't bills on the shirt. With the seals, like I ain't got bills on the first. With my life for real, wanna get to cheese first. I want this little action, I'm crib. I like it on television, when it's spending it less. I go 40 in the pocket, and I rest out there. Left in the grip, photo of the shit I had, still with this with the kids. This on fire. Not a role model, keep leaving. I just let it go, oh, now I see the shit I'm thinking about. I appreciate the love, nigga, beefing about it. Johnny Brown and it up before we think it's a problem. It was beautiful, more, I got a frequent high. In the hills, made it up. Keep a special respect. In the lips, got to get on the back. I don't get it. And you know what they say, whatever happened in the stage, you just fuck with them, I cut it, you stay working hard, change whips, you acting like a slave. Hustle hard, making food for the rap. I was missing on the mission just for faith in the crib. I like the internal vision, ain't expecting me less. I put 40 in each pocket and the rest in the bag. Too alert, it's hard to snake me, leave you left in the grass. Too alert, it's hard to snake me, leave you left in the grass. I like the internal vision, ain't expecting me less.
All right, y'all give it up for Mr. McKinley Harris, our most valuable player.
I just want to congratulate everybody for coming out. Thank everybody for coming out, and shout out to my parents for just keeping me on the right track. And just my trainers, just my coaches, my teammates, and NAU. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, hey, give it a round of applause for the men's basketball. Hey, they were a true testament. They were road warriors this past season. I think they might have only played maybe six home games. The rest of them were away. So to go play at enemies' courts and to handle business, they did a great job this season. So clap it up for them. Expecting some big things in 2022, 2023. All right, we're gonna move on to women's basketball. While we're getting set up, I'll do another raffle. Come on up, coach. Get your tickets. All right, I'm gonna do the last three. 493. 493. 493. There you go. Gift card and a book. Good job, Jeremy. All right, another number. We got all right, last three. 439. 439. Cam? There we go. All right, coach.
Good to go? Good to go? Hello, everyone. Thank you guys again for coming out. I'm gonna keep it just as the coaches was going. We're just gonna move real quick and try to get this, keep this going. Okay. This first award, this young lady is not here, but she really improved throughout the year. Mr. Maya Cook, even with an injury, she was able to really compete when she got the opportunity. She just really wasn't consistent, but she did show some true value in games and in practice. She's not here, but I really want to give a shout out to her because she was able to just come out there and play through injury. So again, she's not here, so I'll just hold on to this award right here, Mr. Maya Cook. This next award is really a special award. I know Coach wanted to say something about this young player right here, but she was really the spiritual leader of this team throughout the whole entire year. I really had some girls that was really driven. The way we finished the season, playing with 5 players, it was really special. I can say a whole lot about this young lady, but she is a model, she is an example of what a special, talented person is. Coach, I know you wanted to say something about this young lady too.
I didn't want to because I know you're talking to other people, but I wrote something that's not disingenuous or anything, but okay, so too much. But this is kind of my first year coaching, so I've done training and stuff before also. I was a college athlete as well. And the whole reason I decided to go ahead and go into it was I wanted girls to have an experience kind of like that I wanted in college, that I kind of got semi a part of it, not really. And I wanted to be a part of you guys' lives in a way other than after basketball and stuff, you know. As athletes, a lot of times what happens in basketball should also carry on to your afterlife and everything, what you do as a career and so forth. So I wanted to also be that part of y'all's lives. You guys really made me feel great. It was a really good first experience and everything. I'm really looking forward to next year. And those of you who are still here and everything, it's for a reason. You guys are really amazing players, but also, most importantly, amazing people. So that's all I have to say, really. I'm really looking forward to next year. You know, we have our moments, you guys know, and I really respect how you guys came to me as people and everything. You know, there's outside things that happen. I know one time I did Maya's hair. Nye called me a couple of times with personal stuff happening and everything. Tori, I'm so glad you finally opened up, because Tori is a brick wall, y'all. She's small, but she's hard body for real. So, and Angie, I'm so glad you quickly got adjusted so amazingly. And I really can say, like, from the deepest part of my heart, that I love you guys as, like, little sisters. Because, you know, I'm not gonna have kids yet, but you guys are like my sisters, like my little sisters, and I really do appreciate that you guys welcome me into y'all's hearts. And also your parents as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, because honestly, the t-shirts, you know, like, just you guys having support, because we have a small fan base, we had a small team, and y'all came out with your families from out of town and everything. You guys helped us so much, and that's what's going to build this program. And next year, even though we didn't have the greatest winning, losing type season or whatever, we're going to make y'all proud next year, okay?
With that being said, Coach is taking the award back, so let me congratulate our most spirited, outstanding sportsmanship player of the year, Ms. Maya Wright. All right. I think every coach in the world has a player on his team that is the parent of the team, the one that you fight with, you argue with, but you love to the utmost. You go through them when they have some problems, and this person had a lot of little challenges throughout the season, you know, and we're a family. We're a family. And we argued, we fought. I think I even kicked her off the team a couple of times. But you forgive people who shows you just how much strength they have. And that tells you and shows you they want to be with you and they want to be a part of the program. And you love them unconditionally. Coach Award goes to Ms. Naisha Golden. Congratulations. All right. Our little energy bunny, the strength, the fire of the team, the whole entire season, a model, an example of what a player, of what a student, of what a young woman is supposed to be. Inside the classroom and outside the classroom, on the court, everywhere we went, I was getting praises for this young lady from coaches, from players, from fans in the stands. I was very fortunate to have this player come and join our program. Most Valuable Player, Ms. Victoria Moore. That is it. Thank you again for coming out. Thank you.
All right, let's clap it up for women's basketball. Second year program, they definitely came up and changing the culture of the team. Definitely looking for some positive things to come from them next year. We're gonna go on to men's soccer. Is Donato here? Or Coach Dane? Well, I might have to do it. But I'm gonna raffle off some tickets. Take out your tickets. Last three are 475. 475. Give you a gift card. Here we go. All right, I'll go ahead and read off the men's soccer. Men's soccer, of course, from the Kahoot, they had a record of 6-4-4. They participated in the Fort Bend sports program and also played a couple of universities and clubs throughout their season. Coach Dane Smith is the head coach and Coach Donato Fuentes is the assistant coach. I'm going to go ahead and start off with some of the Coaches Award. We're going to go ahead and give it to Leonardo Bonalita. Is he here? All right. We'll move on to the next person. They might not be here. Next person was the most improved player on the team. It's going to go to Christian Cravanas. Is he here? No? Hey, clap it up for him. Clap it up. And most valuable player on their team was Joseph Figueroa. Is he here? All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Right. Now I'm going to hold off on that. Okay. All right. Now we got football. All right. We got a handful of awards that we're going to pass out for football. I'm going to go ahead and call up on Coach DP and Coach JP. Go ahead. All right. This year was definitely a challenge. We had challenges all throughout the season. We started off with a scrimmage and transitioned into our game and actually winning our first game in school history against a four-year college with Louisiana Christian I think it's Louisiana Christian University. They changed their name this year, which was a big exciting experience for us as a university. So that to kick it off, we were 1-0, and we ended up finishing off the season 5-4, playing against the next divisions with Division I programs, D2 programs, and junior colleges. So we're going to go off, starting off first. I'm going to acknowledge the parents that had a big part in our organization as far as helping us take care of the kids, because we have 200 kids, 150 kids. I want to acknowledge the Newman family for doing a great job. Jonathan, can you take one for the Newman family? Come on up. Come on up. Take a picture. Represent. Yeah, the ring, come up here. Come on, buddy. Family. They, of course, did things that they didn't have to, but they of course, wanted to put the kids first, and that's the type of attitude that we want to acknowledge for everybody that helps us out. So. Clap it up for the Newman family. All right. Another family that's stuck out with us and did extra things for us, extra activities, helped us out with homecoming. And, they basically stuck their neck out. Of course, their son is actually on the team, but they did a lot of things outside the scenes that helped us out. We're going to go ahead and call up the LeBlanc family. Go ahead and come up here. Another family that helped us out throughout the season. They also catered some of our team dinners. It's the Horace family. And then the last family that helped us out, they also did, I think it was sponsored one of our dinners. It's going to be the RV family. I don't think they're here, but let's clap it up for them. All right, we're going to start off with our week 1 award. So what we did every week, we always acknowledged our MVP, we acknowledged our most valuable blocker, our special teams, because in the aspects of the game, there's so many aspects of the game that you got to, with 150 50 players on a team, you got to acknowledge the different players that contribute, to the team. But we also acknowledge our service player of the week. We had an offense and defense. We're going to start off with our MVP. Got it. So our defense MVP for week 1, which was against Hardin Simmons University, it goes to Bijan Harvey. Clap it up for him. He's here. Did a phenomenal job for us. He played D-line. Our offense MVP goes to DeHaven Domena. I don't think he's here either, but he was our offense MVP for week number 1. Another person who was our special teams MVP for that week 1 is Joshua Neal. Just clap it up for him. And he's here. And then our most valuable blocker for week 1 against Hardin Simmons goes to KD Kadarius Aikens. These two are all right. So, week 1, these two guys serviced the team, and they basically they were our offensive and defensive guys. What I mean by service the team, that they give our first group a good look, so that we're able to go and battle for our week 1 opponent. So they basically characterize the guys that we played against, and we marked their scheme. So week 1. Service team's offensive MVP goes to Randall Moore. Let's clap that so that it flows a little bit quicker. Our week 1 defensive MVP goes to Kelvin Lobos. All right, we're going to move to our week 2 awards, which was against, at the time, was Louisiana College. Now it's Louisiana Christian University. All right, week 2 special teams MVP. This guy had 4 good returns, okay? His longest return, which also sparked the momentum of the game, gave us with an 88-yard return, goes to Sincere Antoine. Come on up. Okay, next person was also our special teams MVP. In week 2 was KP. He had some big hits that sparked us up, but I don't think he's here. Come on, Purnell, clap it for him. Offense MVP, he's not here anymore. He was our most valuable player for that week. That week was a showcase. He ended up with 268 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 81-yard run that put us on top, gave us 2 touchdowns. That goes to Drew Ortiz. He's not here to clap for him. And our defensive MVP was Jaheim Evans. He ended up having, I think, 4 tackles, 2 pass breakups that helped shut down their offense. Clap it up for him. All right. Then we have this guy, most valuable blocker. He played fullback this game and had some big blocks on linebackers that sprung some big plays for us. He isn't here, but KD got this award, so they're taking the title. All right, and then our 2 service team awards, offense and defense, goes to Joey White and Javian Miles. They gave us a good look that week. All right, we are on to week 3. Week 3, we played Lamar University, a big Division I program down there in Beaumont. Our offensive MVP for that week was D. Spivey, and he had 3 catches, 44 yards. Let's clap it up for him. For our defensive MVP that game, he ended up having 3 tackles, 2 assists, 1 tackle for loss, 1 fumble. Was really an anchor for us for that game. It went to Charles Reed. All right. Week 3 special teams. He ended up making a field goal for us. He was 1 for 1, aka Pepe, 35-yard line. Brandon Lee, let's go ahead and clap it for him. All right. We got most valuable blocker. Okay, this goes to an offensive lineman. He was the most consistent that game. Was very tough blocking Lamar University, but he was the most consistent. The best, we're going to give it to Jaden Adebo. And to round it off, our service team offense and defense, I don't think they're here. Offense went to Terrence Brown for giving us a good look, and then defense went to Franklin Stevenson. Clap it up for them. I think we're off to week 4. offense MVP for week 4. This guy had 10 attempts for 133 yards. This game we played Louisiana Christian Community College. He also got an opportunity to pass the ball in the Wildcat. He was 1 for 2 for 5 yards, and he had a reception catch for 25. We're going to give this to Kier Huey. All right, for the most valuable player, it was hard to choose between, so we went ahead and gave 2 different awards. First award went to Charles Reed. I don't think he's here. He ended up having 8 tackles, 1 assist, so he was all over the field, so we gave it to him, so clap it up for him. And another guy who made an impact on the team, causing 2 turnovers with 2 interceptions, 1 tackle, was Sean Lewis. I don't think he's here either, so clap it up for him. All right, y'all better get used to this name. Most valuable blocker. Again, did a great job blocking for us. He was very consistent. So we're going to give it to Jaden Adebo. All right, next one here. All right, special teams MVP for this week. Had great blocks and big hits all throughout the game and for LCC. Goes to KD. KD Aikens, but not here for him. Okay. We do have another person here. This was a service team offense and service team defense. For service team offense, gave us a good look that week. I'm going to give it to Bryce Julian. So we're coming. The guy with the suit, come on up. Defense MVP for service team isn't here. GG got this one for giving us a good look. Gary Graves, let's clap it up for him as well. Okay, we're off to week 5. Week 5, we went to Alabama to play University of West Alabama. Tell us the score, and I want to keep that a secret. Okay. For our offensive MVP for week 5. Week 5, he had 3 catches for 55 yards. First breakout tight end for the season goes to Jalen Williams. Come on up. And for defensive MVP, this guy ended up having 6 tackles, 1 pass breakup. He had to meet a big 235-yard halfback in the hole over and over again. We give it to Jordan Horace. Come on up. All right. Told y'all, y'all better get comfortable hearing this name. Week 5, most valuable blocker goes to Jalen Debo. He's not here, but he was our special teams MVP. He ended up having 9 attempts altogether from punt returns and kickoff returns for a total of 175 yards. 42 yards with his long goes to Joshua Neal. So clap it up for him. We're on week 6. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Week 6 was Southern University of Shreveport, our actual homecoming, if y'all don't remember. Offensive MVP. This guy was 18 for 29, threw for 334 yards. As y'all can see, he started off on the service team, moved his way up to become a starter. It's Randall Moore. Defensive MVP in week 6. Had 4 tackles, 3 sacks. I'm going to give it to Daniel Mason. Go ahead, come on up. Special teams MVP for this game. This person had 2 attempts for 106 yards, 84 was his long, and it ended off with a touchdown. We're going to give it to Sincere Antoine. We got you. All right, he's not here. He He ended up receiving the most valuable blocker. He was the most consistent this game. Went to Allen Lieto. For that week's service team, we have offense and defense. He gave us a great look. One person's not here. He was on the defensive side. Zeatron Parker. Parker, clap it up for him. And the person is here. He played wide receiver that week. Gave us a good look. Sullivan Neal. Clap it up. Week 7. All right, offensive MVP. This week we played Texas Southern right down the street. We ended up, it was another tight end. Second time getting the award goes to Jalen Williams. Clap it up for that. Defensive MVP. Ended up having 7 tackles that game. I don't think he's here. Charles Reed. Clap it up for him. Special teams with Jalen Williams. Clap it up for him. He ended up punting for us that game a lot. 6 attempts, 184 yards. He averaged about 93 yards a pop. And then for our most valuable blocker that week, we have a new face. Was the most consistent. We're going to give it to Enrique Newman. Come on up. All right, service team for that week. Week 7 ended up giving us a good look on defense. Plays DB and safety, corner. We're going to give it to Noah Gonzalez. All right, our offensive service team for that week to cap it off went to RJ, Rashawn Johnson. He's not here, but clap it up for him. We're in week 8. Week 8, we had to travel all the way to West Texas, close to El Paso, to play Sul Ross University. This week, this guy ended up with 13 rushes for 104 yards, 1 touchdown, and had a reception for 15 yards. I'm going to give it to Kier. All right. Defensive MVP for that game. This guy had 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack, quarterback hurry, and a forced fumble. Goes to Q, Dr. Q, Quentin Edney. All right. Special teams MVP for week 8. He was 5 for 6, 1 for 1 in field goals. Had a total of 8 points. Don't get to randomness.